Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Survival Living with me, Bmerica. So today we are going to work on terraforming these mountains. This one is alright, but I still want to do a little bit of work on it. And then most of our work will be over here trying to fill in some of this mountain to make it look more like it is kind of part of, or it should, to make it look like it should be even with the rest of this build. Because I want to, like I said in the last episode, I want it to look almost like I just kind of plopped this building on top, that I didn't actually do any terraforming to it. So in order to do that, I have to make all this kind of line up with the current levels of the ground. And then also in this episode, I'll probably be doing a little bit of digging, so then I can start to get supplies for the actual build. So as you can see right now, I'm just filling in this area here. I'm planning on about a spruce wood, but I'm planning on extending this, so this will be flush and then it'll kind of go down here, but not as drastically as it is right now. So maybe like this, and then just kind of bring this here up. So I think what I want to do is kind of hide this back in the wall a little bit. So maybe I'll extend this one here across. So I need to add a little bit more texture onto here. So let's raise this here up a couple. And then we'll extend this out and then just kind of carry it along like this. And then we'll do something similar over to the other side. So maybe extend this out too, and come out a couple right there. And I'm hoping that once I add some texture onto this, it'll help it look a little bit nicer. Because I don't feel like that looks bad as long as I bring up some of this here cliff. And I am going to make it steeper than it already is. But I don't think I think it'll look alright. I don't think it'll look like it's too steep. That, and once I build kind of the pathway which will come around here, I think that'll also kind of draw away from how steep this cliff actually is. So let's go ahead and extend that a couple more, and then we'll bring this out and come up over here. And so let's take a look at what this here looks like with all those blocks kind of placed down. So I think if I just keep coming down, so kind of fill in this right here a little bit and make it look like there is kind of like a stream kind of flowing down through this way. So over the next couple layers, I'll need to kind of pull over the center here and pull it back over to where it needs to be. If I can get back up here. There we go. So I need to try to pull it back over here. So I might make the center like right here maybe. then just fill the rest of this here in. So this is using up a lot of stone, but I'm hoping that it kind of gives this place a nice finish. And I might even, like, after I get some andesite and stuff, fill it in with andesite. So with that cave there, I might have to fill that in just to make it look complete, but I might also be able to put like a pathway through here if it doesn't interfere with the basement at all. So let's do something like that, and then we'll staircase this one up. So I think if I go down 2 on this one and then recenter it, I think that'll work. So going across like this. Then alright, so let's put a couple more over there. Let's see how this looks right now. Yeah, so I think that's coming along pretty well. I think I'll raise, like, fill in those bottom 2 maybe, and maybe put one there and there, just to kind of close it up, and I think that should kind of bring it together. I really need to see it with the snow caps on it, because I feel like that'll help kind of bring out what I actually want to see when I'm building this. So yeah, I would say that looks pretty natural. And then from here, I just have to fill in a couple of those logs, and then we can get mining so that I can actually start building up the walls. So I'm thinking for the walls down here, we'll do a stone brick and polished andesite combination. And then on top, it's going to go... So this will actually be like the first block on the upper floor. So it will be a stone block, and then it's either cobblestone or andesite. And then we'll have some windows on top of those and different things like that. So there will also be a couple stone brick staircases, but I haven't put those in yet. And I don't have enough spruce to complete all these pillars, but I'll try to bring them up just a little. Alright, so raising these here up as much as I can. I'm gonna go to sleep, and then when I wake back up, I will start. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Bed was too far away. Alright, so now what I can do is go ahead and start mining. And I guess I can kind of put the mine in here. The only problem is I don't want it to interfere with the keep, so I might not. And then I don't really want to mess with this mountain yet, because I kind of want to turn it into like a huge, like maybe dragon statue or some kind of animal statue, because I feel like it's got like a nice curve on its back, especially when you're looking at it from out in the ocean. So I'm going to just kind of look around and see if I can find anywhere that would make like a nice cave, and then I can also like build a building around it to kind of simulate maybe either a quarry or like a mining area. So I think right here might be pretty good. I might eventually have to replace this dirt with some stone, but like down here I feel like would be a good area to turn into what looks like a quarry. So let's go ahead and kind of dig out a square area here just to kind of mark our territory. So I dug out a small area, so it starts right here. I might actually extend it over a couple more, so maybe like right here. And then it goes over until here. And then what we can do is just kind of flatten this out. And the reason I picked right here is because I feel like that kind of fits with the natural curve of that mountain right there. So I feel like this is the best place to fit it in. And then I'm able to just kind of turn this into a strip mine. And then I'll like decorate the insides of it with either a like some kind of quarry look, maybe some quarry like cranes and stuff up top here. And then as we go down, turn it into like tower structures holding everything up and supporting the actual weight of the build, or of the walls that are alongside it. And so in the actual keep over there, I am using a little bit of diorite along the edges of the keep just to, it looks really good with the dark, or with the spruce wood, the white on kind of the dark brown. And so I'm using that to kind of pull together the roof with the actual building, because the building will be mostly gray. The building and roof will be mostly gray, but there's going to be wood complements, and I feel like adding the wood in there kind of helps pull it together. And then with the strip mine, I am just going to like dig out the sides here and then probably replace them with cobblestone at first. Either that or I might do something else, I'm not really sure yet. And I'm actually going to have to head back and drop off some of the stone that I'm carrying. And then I'll also make like a storage area over here specifically for the mine. So I'm going to go drop that off and then I'll head back over here. So while I was over there, I had to make another chest for all the stone, dirt, and cobblestone that I have. And so I also noticed that I'm down to 25 melons, so I'm probably going to have to get some more melons whenever I get, or some kind of food anyway, whenever I get the chance, because I don't think I'm going to be able to complete this whole mine with as little bit of food as what I have. And I might also build like a miner's quarters somewhere around here. I feel like that would be kind of a nice touch, so it would just be like little barracks specifically for the miners. And I might either build that into the, maybe build it up there where there's kind of already a recess. So then this just kind of completes it. I'm not really sure yet, but I feel like that would just be something else, just so that this doesn't look like a giant hole in the ground. And so this video I am introducing some more cutting, because this one's going to be a lot of mining and I don't want to have to show you guys all that, because it is going to take me forever to clear out this whole area. And I won't try to dig out the andesite from the walls, so like right there, I'm not planning on taking that out, but if it comes to it to where there's no other choice, like I can't find any more down, like I don't grab enough as I go down, I will go ahead and grab the stuff out of the walls, just because that will give me plenty of andesite. And I should probably bring my bed over here so that I don't have to worry about heading back over there every time it turns to night. But for right now, I am heading back over there, and then in the morning I will wake back up. Or I will head back down here. Of course I'm going to wake back up. creeper kills me in my sleep, I guess. Alright, so I am back down here, and I figured out that I actually have enough supplies to make a bed down here. So whenever it starts getting dark again, I plan on making another bed. But I'm not making it yet, just because I don't want to have to set it up yet. Because I also need to make another crafting table down here. So I'll probably make like an entire another workstation somewhere around here. Maybe put a couple blast furnace and some regular furnace all together. So then I can get the ores, and if I need more stone or something, I can do that too. And because of the current condition of my pickaxe, I think what I'm going to do is start building like a 2-wide staircase to go down to bedrock, and then I'll kind of clear it out from there, just so then if I can try to find some diamonds when I'm at the bottom there and clear that area out to try to get just a few more resources. I also need to figure out, so I might clear out this entire area, I guess, like a 2-wide area going all the way around. That is if my pickaxe is up to it, but I don't know that it is. So I'm definitely gonna make as like tall of roofs as I can, but I might not go all the way up, like, or I might not clear out the whole area like I just said. That way I also don't have to dig all the way down like this. So I'll clear out something like this, and then as I come around, I'll just try to clear out as much of the roof as I can. And I'll probably burrow down the corners just to get me down to bedrock. So like this corner here, I'll clear out a 4x4 area and go all the way down. But I don't know that I want to do that, since then I would have to put in like cobblestone or something to kind of fix that hole. And then right now I'm just putting landings. I'll probably switch this over to like maybe a wood bridge or staircase. And there is another cave, so I can actually just use that to help me get down to bedrock. And it looks like more just like a small cavern. It's not a very big cave. And my pickaxe is not doing great right now. So I'm hoping that I can just use it to get down the rest of the way. I might just burrow a small hole out of here, so then it's not actually interfering with my big cave. So I guess what I'll do is kind of finish the staircase from here and see where it ends up. So now that I have that, I know where this kind of goes. So I guess over, I'll do right around here. I'll go ahead and burrow down. And so I'm going to do the 2-wide method, where you stand in the middle of the 2 spots and then just dig down a whole bunch on either side. So then the one side will catch you before you fall into the other one. And there's a huge cave. And there's the skeleton. Let's see if I can find a way to get around these. Alright, so here's another opening to it, it looks like. Just kind of see what's down around here. Hopefully I can get low enough that I'm able to get to diamond level. I mean, I'm probably pretty close now. There's some lapis. There's a lot of lava around here. Alright, so there's a creeper up ahead, so I gotta watch out for that. And he see me. Actually, there's a bunch of creepers up here. And now there's a whole bunch of them. Alright, now that those are taken care of, we can keep going down here. And we're getting pretty deep, so I think we'll probably run into diamonds somewhere soon. We got some redstone over there. I'm going to go ahead and build a bridge across here and see what we can find. So it looks like this side's just going to be redstone. There's also a cave through there, so I'm going to try to dig through this wall here. There's some emerald. So that'll be good if I ever find another village, but not too helpful right now. And so let's go ahead through here, and then we're going to go try to follow that cave there, see what we can find over there. Coal, redstone, iron, there it is, diamond. Just in time too, because my pickaxe is about to run out. And I'm going to close off a pretty good area around it, just to make sure that doesn't fall in. Wish I would have found a bigger deposit though. Yeah, so that looks like all there was over here. And it looks like that side ends, but it does look like there's a little bit more around here. So we're gonna go, guess I'll dig around. But we'll just keep following this way, because I'm just only looking for diamond right now. And my pick is about to break, so I'm worried about that. So we'll probably just go until this breaks. Because I hate wasting them, but there's not really much I can do with it right now. Because I could build another crafting table down here and build another pickaxe. I'm not seeing anything down here. So I guess what I will do is set up like a little base down here, dig out some of the resources. Hopefully I can find a few more diamonds. And then I can start up a little bit of an expedition down here. All I'm really worried about right now is trying to find the diamonds, and then I'm gonna use the andesite to get supplies. But so I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of level this area out. Well, I guess I've already found diamonds in a nearby chunk, so I'm gonna have to pay attention to what chunk I'm in, so I know that I can actually find more diamonds. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back up, and what I will do is go ahead and, or actually what I'm going to do first is find some obsidian so I can make my enchantment table. And then with this obsidian here, I will both make a nether portal, and I plan on also making a enchantment table with it. Alright, so I almost have all of them that I need. And so after I get these last couple, I'll probably end the video. So I think I'll either end it up at the base or maybe just down here in this cave, and then I'll start the next episode from inside the base. So with the last two, that should give me plenty to both make an enchantment table and a nether portal, and then I can also, in the next episode, I'll probably look for some leather to help with making books, and I'll also try to find some animals to eat. So I really want to get back to work on the keep, but right now I'm not really in any position to do that because I don't have the food or supplies to really get that done. Plus I really want to get mending on my pickaxe so that I don't have to keep making new ones, because I've already used 9 diamonds on pickaxes. Alright, so now we're just going to try to head back up, and I don't really remember the way that I need to go, but I'm also going to try to light up as much of this as I can, just so that when I come back I don't have to worry about getting attacked by a whole bunch of mobs as I'm trying to walk through here. Definitely are some spots that I still need to light up, but I'm not going to worry about those right now. And this is not the right way. Crap. Ooh, that was a close one. Alright. Now that I just had a mild heart attack, I'm gonna go up here. And I gotta figure out where the exit to this place is, because I used the lava instead of torches, so I don't really have a path back. I think I came down this waterfall. Yeah, that looks right. Only problem is there's a bunch of skeletons over there. I think that skeleton just killed the other one for me. And I don't want to go forward any, because that'll bring that creeper over here. Let's hide behind this corner. Then I can, since that drew the skeleton over here, I don't have to worry about that. Oh man. Alright, so I'm gonna go get my stuff, and then that'll basically be the end of this episode. Hopefully I can get there before it all despawns. And I just died again. Let's try to put on some armor, I guess. Maybe that'll help with the fall. I don't think that'll take enough of the blow, but let's hope. Alright, so let's see. Come down around here. And then I'm gonna have to break this by hand. Actually, I might be able to jump. And okay, so I made it down there. And then I made a staircase down this way, I know. Alright, so come down here. And then my stuff should be down here. There it is. Alright. Alright. So I'm gonna head up here, and then I'll have to figure out a way. I guess I'll just have to dig back up, but alright, so here's where it was, so let's just go ahead and staircase up. So that's one disadvantage to making that too wide hole like I did, is that whenever you're coming back up, you have to like dig out another staircase. But it's nice being able to get down to the ground so quickly. And I think after that, I'm basically going to be out of all my melons. So I know there's a couple pumpkins that I can grab, but I don't know that you can just eat pumpkin by itself. Alright, looks like I made it back up. Alright, and with that, I am going to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you enjoy the series.